Is over, short but sweet, but a bit longer than expected. Alrighty. Let's see where we left off. Does the voice work? Ah, it works. Time to put on some background music. Here we go. So the thing that we had is that the thing travels now to us when the game ends, but we kind of moved this already here. Move statue away from blah blah blah, and then let's see, sequel challenge room is not here. It's here somewhere. Prepared area for the challenge. This one's gonna come at the end. So we're not gonna have on reward from reward statue chosen. This is the triggering for the challenge. So when we have 3 rewards that have been chosen, and if we didn't claim the reward yet, then we do that. But then we also call prepare area for the challenge. Now based on the challenge that we have. We have different finite state machines, so let's see this thing here, and let's add protected void start the challenge, something like that. And this thing has a finite state machine somewhere already that I used, and that's it. Start sequence challenge. This is the one. And we're gonna have more or less more generic stuff here. Because if events controller, just a second, this is the same one. Events controller, if we have sequence challenge started, let's call this one challenges. And this one's gonna be also renamed. Do I use this anywhere? I use it. Okay. And we're gonna rename it to challenge plate, start challenge plate triggered. Like that. We change it all. So that's okay. Yo! Lazy! Lazy one had a meeting with an existing client. Yeah, something for maintenance. Sadly something that I can't charge, or I mean for 10-minute meeting charging. I don't know, man. You know how it is. Start challenge plate triggered, so that's good. And then what we have to do is challenge started. But we're gonna make it more or less a bit different, because the thing is gonna be just challenge started. How was your weekend, man? Did you do something cool? Did you go climbing? Like that. Come on. Replace all. Not this one, this one. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. Then we in it. Oh, I was in Bukovnica years ago, and it was cool. The biggest obstacle that I always hated myself was that those buckets or something like that, that you just have to put both feet down to to get over. That one is like core killer, I'd say. We had a bit of more home time, I'd say. We went on the pump track. Little one loves to ride bike on the pump track, and he kind of received a little Jeep. Those are easy as the discs are insane. I mean, it's a disc or bucket, it's the same crap, right? You know what I mean. Just the circle one has to be beneath your feet, below your feet. They suck. Otherwise, we usually go for the weekend from time to time in Križevce, you know? Exactly. I remember once my friend couldn't get across it and they had to bring the ladder. Yeah, it's more for children, it's free, it's an open area, but it's cool. You have various obstacles, something to climb on. It's really, really good. I wish that there would be more parks like that. Okay, start challenge plate is getting triggered here. Now this thing should be a bit more modular. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna trigger private void start challenge. And then based on the switch that we have here, we're gonna trigger the correct state machine. So if we have challenge type, and then we have different cases, sequence. I don't know if we're gonna need the whole functions. Probably. We're gonna need them because we're gonna be doing more stuff. Like 5 of them are here. And then we go to, what else do we have? We have sequence, bunny, dodge, projectiles, lawnmower, mushroom. Okay. Bunny hunt, dodge projectiles, lawnmower, and something else. Sequence we already have. Mushroom, of course. 5 challenges for now. Okay. Then the simple thing we do here is this start challenge. Let's make other functions as well here. Start bunny hunt, start sequence. You just have to survive for 2 more weeks and try not to unalive someone at work. Why 2 more weeks? What's going on? Are you gonna have a vacation then? I bet you do, huh? You will. Like this, and one more. Like this. Ah, that lucky bastard. Gonna go sunbait his ass, huh? That's nice. Who is it going? Sister? Or with friends? Just a second. This one can be actually out here. Oh, nice. Nice. Sell them well. I doubt that you're gonna get enough for your livers, you know. That's a cheap buy, huh? They are hard to find, yes, you're right. They're hard to find. You're gonna be traveling around a bit in Sicily or something else? Or you're gonna stay at one place and bait your hiney in the sun? Or mixture? Which challenge do I have? Challenge... Oh my god, so many things. Huh. Where are the finite state machines? Challenge. I just made the freaking maps, not the scripts yet. Let's go. Then we have bunny hunt challenge. Bunny hunt challenge. FSM. Oh, is that okay? I think it's okay. And then we have dodge projectiles challenge. Like this, lawnmower challenge. There we go. We're going to travel through the whole island to see as much as possible, and also we plan to go to the Etna. Yeah, Etna. My little one likes Etna and volcanoes. Really a lot. He knows all the 3 volcanoes, Etna, Stromboli and Vesuv. He likes them by heart. He tells me, show me the volcanoes, and then we read the book. Sometimes I have to show him even the video. He likes lava. I guess you guys have something in common regarding the fire. He's a little pyromancer as well. But for the contrast, he also likes hurricanes. Basically every single natural disaster. Don't know how we ended up in that rabbit hole, but yeah. Yeah. Challenge FSM. Let's see. From FSM. Well, he definitely got his brain from Mama, I believe. And if he carries something, you know, it's not the best trait, then you know who he got that from. Oh, huh. You. Challenge. What is that? Next one, money challenge, right? And then we have, you know what, I'm gonna copy paste this thing here, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Lower. Okay. I got these things in here. Now we're gonna have to take the references. When Kana starts to get all riled up, if she hears somebody, I tell her that she's a Schwipsika. And by that I mean that she wants to open something bubbly, fizzy, like Schweppes. Or that she's trying to box. So how long do you plan to work on game? You said maybe you will be done by 17th. Yeah, not gonna happen 17th. We're moving it forward again. I want to complete this. Then I made a good, I got a good feedback on Reddit regarding the trailer and so on. So that's gonna need rewiring, test builds and so on. So I'm gonna honestly say early May. Typical. I just can't release something that's... Because the first wave is the most important one. You get only one chance after that. All the years and everything that you worked for goes down the drain. If you don't get at least decent spike to keep you motivated or going, you know, for the rest of development of the game. So I can't afford to F it up. Well, one thing is that the fumes are running out, like really bad. That's all I can say, but I'm gonna try to polish it and wrap it as much as I can. Because otherwise that means working for somebody else, something else again. Reinventing myself again. Challenge FSN, and that kind of sucks. So that means you're not going to the party on Saturday. Dude, I don't know which party is on Saturday. I kind of forgot everything. I'm not in the loop even anymore, you know. Let's see, this here, bunny. Aha! Alustari. I know. I heard about it. I can't tell, man. Because I know there's some things going on from Nika's side. Regarding her business, I mean her work. So I highly doubt that she's gonna have the energy to go somewhere. But anyways, I'm gonna appreciate it if you're gonna drink something for the fallen comrade. Okay, let's get to these things now. There's a whole group going. I think Kodachin wanted to go, right? Like this. These don't exist yet, but now we have to modify all of them. Now the inits themselves. Let's see. I can copy the inits. You know what? I can basically say every single one of them. The sequence challenge room is gonna be renamed to challenge room. I'm gonna do that before I mess too many things up. Beyond repair. Anytime, change your mind. I think that he would like to go. I think I heard him that he mentioned this some time ago. Maybe when I was on the phone with him. Start bunny hunt challenge, change state, that's okay. Copy. And now we have, I wanted to change the name of that class and everything. Yeah, so if we have challenge room. Maybe he changed his mind, you know. He's in a relationship now. Maybe they're gonna want to be a bit more outgoing. Challenge room, this one. Renaming it, the challenge room. Here we go. That's renamed. Now what about this one? Shit. It should be challenge level room, because I don't know if I'm gonna have smaller rooms. Okay. What's with this sequence? Why you be bitchin'? Where are you contained? Well, you have to poke him, yeah? Have to poke him. Yes, yes. He's not running free anymore. He's been domesticated again. Oh, what to do now? Why don't you want to work? Because I have errors here, huh? Of course. Of course. Yeah, it's going nuts, the IDE. You know what? Don't save. Okay. This one. Oh, come on. Millions of errors coming back. Well, he was off now for a long time, man. Like, you know, long time is relative with him, but yeah. He's back at it, and that's good. Want him to be happy. Huh, challenge room, scripts rooms, what? How can I have two of you guys in here? Wait up. Ah, problem, of course, this one. Okay, nuking you. Going back. Now let's see about the ID crying now. This one shouldn't exist anymore, but you... Challenge type, also good. So we nuked some errors, that's okay. Yeah, hopefully. I also hope that. Hopefully. Did you play any cool games recently? Did you try the Crimson Desert? I mean, the internet was flooded a couple of days back. I tried not to spoil it to myself, but I hope that in the next 2 to 3 years I'm gonna play it. If I ever find a chance to play it again. Sad reality. Okay. Now we got these things here. Oh. Factorio in the evening. Cool. Cool. Does he like sandbox games? I kinda didn't imagine that. Challenge, sequence challenge. Cool. Oh, that's cool. One of the rare games that kind of they don't have discounts, man. I'm gonna extend this one a bit. I'm gonna have a challenge FSM, and then those things are gonna be inheriting from the challenge FSM. We need one more parent in here. Let's call it if we go here, make a new one, FSM, because I kind of want those things to inherit from this. FSM, for example, this one is gonna come from this. And so will everyone else. Because I got a feeling that we're gonna have similar events emitted from this. So if I go here, save this. And this one. Like that. Is it chill, really? I think that there were a lot of waves coming and tower defense and so on. I know you automate stuff. That's cool. Take this one and make a public bool. Challenge completed. And the timer is also gonna exist here and be a public one. Okay. And this is now the challenge specific stuff, but the global thing. Let's make a ready custom. And the challenge FSM. So what we're gonna do is public override void ready. That's okay. And here we're gonna take these references like that. And the global one is gonna be placed one level to the top as well. Like this. Sealed. And then we say public or protected virtual void ready custom. This thing is going to be called in here, and if we need anything specific to ready, we override the custom only. Okay. Challenge level room is gonna come from here, so the init is gonna be shared, and the sequence challenge room can also be lifted to the parent like that. And then we do init sequence challenges. I could make sequence challenge state come from the challenge state itself. Let's call it challenge state. Like this. And if I go in here, this is going to inherit from the state itself, which is okay. Sequence challenge state. The base class has this. Okay. This one will become challenge room. if we want to rewrite something. With our defenses now there are only corpses. Ah! That's cool. So you came to the late game, I'd say. Okay, we got this. Like this. Protected virtual void init custom. Sealed. Oh no. This. And then in the sequence challenge FSM. I have init this. I'm missing something here now. Init sequence challenges. States comes from states duplicate. Oh. Like this. I'll lift it up. Put it in here. And this is the challenge state itself. See. And we put in what? This one comes to void. Into init. Turret junkies, if you have time, we can grab a cup of coffee this week. Ha! Time, dude. Now you're making me laugh. I have everything. I mean, I have no time, dude. I'm so sad. I just really don't have a time, and especially this week because I think she has education and so on going on in the afternoon, so I'm gonna be even more preoccupied with parenting stuff, you know. But in the near future, definitely. Well, you said that you're going in Italy on a trip. So you're coming back in May, right? Okay, okay. We'll find a day. But that's really... It's nice from you to ask, dude. And it's been a really long time since we had a drink, a coffee. This challenge room. I agree, man. The tempo is just completely nuts, if you ask me. Really, really nuts. And it's just getting nuttier, if you ask me. Yeah, and bodies also. Remember, we're still sitting too much time behind the comps. At least that's what I'm seeing at myself. Eventually the evolution would probably be like, yeah, we become the Greys. But now I'm not even optimistic regarding the brains, you know. Because this AI and stuff will get us just dumber. This is a challenge state. Now I want to init it with what? With the FMS. What I'm afraid of. Like this. And then here I say init custom. Here we go. I init these things now here in the challenge FSM, that's okay. But shit, this isn't gonna work well, because this is now completely abstracted. Okay, gotta gather my thoughts again. So I went from the sequence one. I have sequence challenge FSM, which it adds its own states. And the state one is here. I have init, where I pass these things in here. For the challenge state itself, I have init which accepts this one. What if I go take well, that's true, you can't really fight it. I agree with that. But don't want too much to submit to it either. We're always gonna be biased to the AI, remember that. Exactly, agree on that. Okay. Actually, what I could do here, I could make that getter a function that I usually use in these cases. It can be quite simple. I could move this one, and I could just simply say the sequence challenge room is... it's a syntax a bit weirder. We could call it where do I have this? I think I have it in dialog somewhere. Dialog. Modal. Config. No. Here we have typed something. Typed config. This is the syntax I was looking for. So it's like that. It's just a getter. We init it, but if we want a reference to it, we can get it through that. And that's okay. Okay. Challenge FSM has these things now. Ready custom, init custom. Yeah. Don't really need the init custom because I'm overriding it anyway. Always. And when I'm initing the challenge states, I duplicate them and I call init on them. And the called init is definitely going to be something from here or any other one. Then the change state is the same, but yeah. Let's find something else for music, for the background. Okay, I just gotta do some updates. Okay. Okay. Back at it. The problem I have is I pass enum in here, and each of the state has its own state type. Because I simply wanted to have intelligence for which state I want to pass in and so on, so I'm mapping these enums to the general states here. No. Oh, I didn't know that. You can actually just specify enum. Well, wait a second. I'm gonna go take a leak. Be right back. Back. Okay. I'm the only one watching you, still deciding if it's a privilege or a punishment. Well, you know what? I just got an SMS from our common friend that we were talking about. That became happy. He told me that I'm very sad, that I sound sad. But yeah, I'm a bit tired and it's only Monday. Before the meeting it was okay, we had much more viewers, so that was kind of fun. But I know that you're busy, man, also. And I'm facing this inheritance bullshit that I gotten myself into here now. When you try to refactor stuff a bit, you know. And one of the things that's bothering me, I'm not sure how it's in Java, didn't use it for a while and never really thought about this thing here until now, is that I have, for example, a base class called change state, but I'd like to take in here a different type of enum. And I know that I could specify enum, but now I have caca. Because I can't convert enum to integer, which I have mapped out to the states itself. But why do I have dictionary? Oh. Why do I have dictionaries as states? Because I wanted to... Just a second, I'm not gonna build anything. I'm gonna take a look at one thing. I have finite state machine somewhere around... what? I know it's in arena. And in challenge room, right? And this is the base one. I have sequence challenge room. This one. And then here, if I take a look at the FSM, I usually specify these things out like that. Now this could be unnecessary. I'm not sure if this was a quirk of Godot 3 or something like that, that the enum couldn't be exposed. Or why was I doing it this way? Because by all means this could be mapped to the enum. But if I don't specify what an enum is, I have problem. Because then it gives me a lot of choices. With this I try to avoid like multiple lookups or iterations for the lookup. If I would have a complicated finite state machine with a lot of states. Yeah, I can get the value and cast it to int. But that means that I'd have to do it one level up again. Just a second. I'm doing it here, you see? This is my previous thing, but now I'd like to pass in a different type of enum here. But I can't inherit enums, if you know what I mean. So exactly, code becomes caca, and then you have quirks that sometimes things don't go together well with the editor itself. It's not displayed well. Yeah. How much caca do we want it? I think that JavaScript or something like that is funny. Or TypeScript, that you can have inherited enums, right? Let's go here. That's what I'm doing for other functions. Where I... So here I'm kind of converting stuff and that's okay, but this dude. If I could do that, something like that, that would be cool. You know, TypeScript has it, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not a C# feature. Okay. Now other thing is that I can just simply say change state and I get an integer like we thought. So I could do here is wait a second. Can I convert enum int? Because if I would have, for example, a state type like enum, this casting doesn't work. But can I do convert to int32 or something? I'm asking the GPT now. I guess it's not complaining. Now, this is becoming Frankensteinish. 23! Hello, Raid! Oh my god! Hello, Triple Jump Games. Everybody, hello, hello. How's it going? Still working on the challenges from the previous week, you know how it goes. And yeah, making a couple of finite state machines for different challenges. So we're going for a dodge. Ayush Sharma. Nice big monitor. What? What does it mean? Am I doing something wrong? Or does it mean that everything is too small? Hello, there was a raid. Raid. Okay. Going forward. What I'm doing now is making this base method. Ah. So I should have it like this? That's what you're suggesting. Wow, that's so big. Okay. Then the change state will come triggered from where I have different things up here. Transition to play state, and then it gets play sequence, which is okay. I kind of like that. Okay. Now let's see how many things got broken in the process. Here we go, first problems. I think now that I refactor this, I can remove these things. There was a lot of copy and pasting regarding the states, you know. But I have to override ready custom, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have it? Challenge FSM. Sorry guys, can't really show you anything now because I'm in the middle of process of refactoring. and the game just won't build. And if I go here to ready custom, I can just simply ignore these things. And this is already also in here. I don't have to rewrite these things as well. And the sequence challenge states are coming from where? They're coming from states themselves. That's okay. So that's more like generic thing, which is okay. So this init itself is also not needed anymore anywhere. I'm sorry guys, I'm just not used to watching everything so closed up. Otherwise, triple jump, dude, how's it going? What were you working on today? If you're still here. Okay, not using this dude in here anymore. Change state, stay the same. The reference of this thing is gone. Well, we're gonna make it nice and clean. And then in the FSM, let me see, FSM, I already have these things in here. Okay. Like that. So far so good. And then we're gonna focus on the sequence FSM. This one. And if we're gonna make this thing work, we have to build it, of course. Let's see. How many times it's gonna break? Well, it didn't. But now, because we want to have one general challenge level room, which has these statues in and so on, we're gonna have multiple children, which are gonna be of 2D nodes, and they're FSMs, finite state machines. And we're gonna have different ones. For example, this one is gonna be bunny hunt, challenge FSM. And then we're gonna have, besides the bunny hunt, let me open this on the side. I think. Common sequence room. Challenge level room, this one. Then we have bunny hunt, and behind the bunny hunt we have dodge projectiles, FSM, and lawnmower. Mushroom. I'm gonna keep them simply named. Or I have to add the challenge everywhere. Yeah. And this one. Okay. And we can start adding the scripts that we've created. They're not finished by all means, but so that we will have them ready. And lawnmower itself. Last but not least, mushroom challenge. Here we go. Now this one has children, like timer. Now having like 5 timers for each one is like waste of resources. But then again, maybe they're gonna be different in a way. So yeah, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna be duplicating stuff for now. And they're not out to start, or they are. I'll be. And if we go forward, we now have the references. And this is a challenge level room. So we're first implementing this one, start sequence challenge. Okay, now this is being triggered on pressure plate pressed, and the pressure plate has to be enabled. It has to be enabled once we select all the rewards. Rewards in the quotation marks. Here, prepare area for the challenge. Wait up, wait up, wait up. So first I wait for the statues to move away and so on, and then it should become visible. So pressure plate visible through. Actually, you know what? As soon as you start interacting with the thing, I have to set these things to false. Private void. Hide interactables. And we're gonna go up here. Show interactables for the challenge. Enable start plate or something like that. Pressure plate, yeah. Pressure plate is actually a start plate. Like this. Visible equals to true. And if I'm not mistaken, just a second, pressure plate, what are you? Icon plate animation, okay. We're gonna rename this one to Start Challenge Pressure Plate. Because now I had it too generic. Yeah, let's rename her here as well. Like this. And then what we do is, in Godot, we have to also rename her here. Come on, where are you? Entities, you're here. Here you go, lady. So this is gonna be enabled. When everything is gonna be chosen, then we want to enable this thingy, and once you're ready, you press it, and this will disappear, and everything has to be populated. That's how it's gonna be. So Start challenge pressure plate. On start challenge pressure plate pressed. Okay. So that one is okay. But I do this call hide interactables here. And when we get here, when we await everything, move statues away from tween. We await this, then we have to enable start challenge. Pressure plate. So disable. Okay. This one, we're gonna uncomment this because this will come at the end of the challenge. If you complete it successfully, otherwise you're going home without any rewards. Okay. We make it visible. And then the start challenge is not implemented yet. Or is it? Oh, why do I have two of them? Start the challenge. This one starts here. Okay, when we start it, we change the state to that. And then here we can say hide interactables again. And we do all the mumbo jumbo here. So then the state of the sequence challenger, we change it to that on start and start state. Somewhere here, resist, no arena intro. Sequence. To what do I set it? Come on, let's go back. Intro, of course. Intro. And in intro, we init plate icons. Activate needed plates. That's what we do. Depending on the difficulty. Okay. Depending on the difficulty, we enable some icons. We then transition slowly to play state. Do we do that? We do it. And the play sequence state. Play. Come on, where do I have you? Are you kidding me? Okay. This one. If can generate sequence equals to false, okay. We get all the plates, we generate the sequence, and we start flashing it out. Then we have to also transition to observe state, right? And we do that after we play the sequence. If you're not paying attention, we transition to observe. And the observe one is gonna listen to the events. Yeah, this is the one that we were working on back in the day. Okay, now. Oh, that's a lot of steps. Let's go slowly. Surely I'm gonna press play. See if the statues move away, if they start floating, if everything stops where it should, and so on. So far so good. No errors in the intro, but we go here. The bomb has been selected. Difficulty 1. Difficulty 1. Now let's see what's gonna happen. It moves up. And the play button appeared. This is how it should be. So that's good. They're floating here. You can't reach them. And if I hit play now, the sequence board, 4 of them should appear here. And nothing happened. F, 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 F. Hue. Because I believe that these sequence plates don't get enabled anywhere, huh? Or there was another error. No, the lawnmower challenge FSM. So I need some... Oh. First thing first, this was renamed. Not okay. Then activate needed plates. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay. Saving this one, let's see in the code. This was intrastate. Activate needed plates. Sequence plates, huh. Okay, from which line did it come? Lawnmower challenge FSM, this means that 59. Uh-huh. Wait, 59. Ah, that's the wrong error. This one. 40. Sequence challenge resource equals to null. Alrighty. Because I have this here. Again, the inheritance mumbo jumbo, right? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Is this in it being called? Okay, I'm gonna start the game with VS Code attached to it. And see what's going on actually here. Do I even get something from this back? Okay, let's disable other breakpoints. Challenge state, room. We can start again. What the hell, the breakpoint didn't work. So this could mean only one thing, that this init isn't me called. Line 40. This could be a problem. But this isn't being called anywhere. Now why the hell's that? Let me try it again. Okay. Going up here. That was okay. It's intro state. We change the state. But the init isn't being called because I have a breakpoint on init itself. What the F? Okay, where's init being called itself at least? If I go to the base one and take a look where this one is being called, I have it here in challenge. In here. But I don't call it anywhere. Oh. I think this should be called at least here, down here. If I take a look at the Git itself, I think I can take a look at the challenge or sequence FSM. That's where I had this implemented earlier. Here we go. Init comes in within an init. Okay, okay, okay. I think it's a bit better now. If I press F5. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. The pressure plate is on. And now the init triggered. I can see this. If we go further, other error had to appear somewhere. Challenge state 11. This challenge level room equals to challenge FSM sequence challenge room. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. And the call stack is sequence challenge state init. This one is a bit off. Which means that the main problem is that this FSM is not being passed through, or what? Well, I pass it in here. No, I don't. Like this. Doggy is bothering me. Have to let her out. Just a second. Back. Floating up, disappears. Okay, now this seems to be going through, but still, oh, where are you? Come on. Challenge level room, lawnmower challenge, FSM, wrong name, for real. like this. Okay, 1 second. I have to edit something. Okay. Just a little bit more. Sorry about that, guys. Something else I have to edit from one other project. I have to verify if it's working. Here we go. This one here comes from the lawnmower error. Okay. And the challenge room. I had a typo regarding fetching one thing. No, let me see how he exploded now. Okay, no more errors regarding that thing. But, I think I don't make sequence plates visible anywhere. This one. I just have it hidden, but when I want to start the challenge, I have to make it visible as well. So, the sequence challenge says the sequence plates parent. To true. Okay. Okay, it appeared. And then we have to wire challenge tracking and so on. But this is when I'm gonna pull the wrap for today regarding the streaming, because I gotta go cook. Yeah. I barely pronunciated that. And I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow. I'll work offline a bit more, but still, a lot of cooking to do, some cleaning. So, hope to see you tomorrow.